So, firstly, thank you so much for helping me reach 5,000 subscribers. So, in honor of this, I'm doing a little Q&A today. And I asked you guys on the community tab for a few questions, and you dutifully responded. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I've also reached 100 videos as well, which is also quite interesting to think about. I mean, I think this is the 102nd one. I think. Don't count me on that. Anyway, let's get on with the questions. Question number relates to anything. Do you have a favourite word, and if so, what is it? I'm kind of fond of the word splendiferous for some reason. Don't ask me why, but for some reason that word is kind of cool. I mean, it's very out there. I mean, it's just a fancier way of saying splendid, but I still kind of like it, to be honest. Are you writing any scripts for Series 5, presuming DW 2012, or is it just remaining as Luke? Luke's covering the vast majority of the scripts, but I've contributed about one or two. Congrats. Question, what's your favourite pastime? My favourite pastime, I mean, I do love cosplay. I mean, I guess that would count, yeah. Big hobby. I also loved, well, back when I was younger, I used to do a lot of basketball, so that was fun. I'd try to get back into it one of these days. Hello, it is I. Congratulations on the 5k subs. As for the question, who is the most epic person you know apart from Amber and Peter Capaldi? Amber's my girlfriend, just in case you were wondering. Anyway, the answer to that would have to be Sean Wallace, the Darkstroke from The Chase, who I met on a couple of occasions, and he is a phenomenally lovely guy and an excellent quizzer as well, to say the least. Really, really great, and I met him at his autobiography signing, which is really cool. Such a nice guy. And he also did a please subscribe video for me. Very much credit to Kai for getting that Vlogsy, aka Red-Headed Ginny, and that was such a cool thing. Are looms canon? Yes. If you're granted one trip at the TARDIS, where would you go and why? The 1980s. I love the 1980s in terms of culture. I think it's exceptional. It's definitely a lot of movies out that I want to see for the first time and be in the atmosphere of actually, like with the audience at the time, actually taking it in with them and just seeing how they felt. I would love to dabble in that sort of culture, if only once. I have two questions for you. How do you think Doctor Who has shaped the person who you are today? I'd say it certainly helped in building the foundations of the person I am, because it certainly introduced me to a lot of new concepts that I'm interested in now. Obviously science fiction being one of them, and that has driven quite a bit of my creative life. So I'd say it's definitely enhanced me creatively. What sort of life lessons could the viewers of Doctor Who take from the Doctor and apply into their own lives? To always be kind. I think you hit the nail on the head there. Always be kind, as the 12th Doctor said before he dearly departed us. I think there's a lot of nastiness going about in the community and in the world at the moment, so I think if we all just learn to take a step back and just take care of each other and maybe not try to hurt each other as much, life would be perhaps a tiny bit simpler, you know? Just my thoughts anyway. Congratulations on 5,000. Do you plan on building a TARDIS console in the future? No, I'm one of the least DIY type people you'll ever meet. I can't do anything, so I'll leave any TARDIS consoles to Luke, trust me. What would you say is your favourite TARDIS interior / exterior? Favourite TARDIS interior would have to be the coral, without a doubt. I love Tennant and Eccleston's TARDIS. That's still my favourite interior to this day. I mean, I grew up watching it, and it's certainly got a special place in my heart anyway. As for the exterior, I'd say Matt Smith's, actually, because I love the deeper blue and with the St. John's ambulance badge. It's a very good look, so a hybrid of those two would be perfect for me. What's your favourite incarnation of the Master, favourite Master story, and favourite Master costume? Great channel, thank you. So my favourite Master would be Anthony Ainley, because he is a legend. I know I should probably say Delgado, but Ainley is just the one that entertains me the most. And I've heard behind the scenes that he was a phenomenally lovely guy as well. So that is also cool. Favourite Master story? Probably, I mean, I love Utopia to Last of the Time Lords. The Series 3 finale is exceptional in my eyes. I also like The Deadly Assassin though, that's the thing. Because that was a really good Master focus story. And Survival is another good one. So, I'm not sure. It'd be between those, I'd say. Between those. There's probably another one as well, but I'll stick with those for now. And favourite Master costume? Gotta be the Anthony Ainley Velvet. It's gotta be. It is just a sublime look, and I adore it. One day, I might try to get it commissioned. One day, when I have the cash. What brought you into cosplay? Well, when I went to Comic-Con about, Collectomania, as the one I went to was, that was the one that really got me into it, because I just saw these people dressed in all their fancy costumes, and I was like, I want to be part of this, and so it just started me on a journey that I'm continuing today. Very cool. Hi Dom, just want to ask you what your feelings were after you met Katie Manning at the VorpCon in Manchester. I was one of those in the cube right behind you, talking to you about how lovely she is. She's so lovely. She is just adorable. An adorable human being, and I hope to meet her again, because the time I got to speak to her was very brief, because I wanted to meet her for the autograph later as well, but the queue was out the door and it was just so busy, but she was lovely. She cuddled me instantly. That was really nice. It's just such a great, lovely lady. What is your Hogwarts house? Well, Podmore says I'm a Slytherin, so I'll stick with that. Not a question per se, but would you ever do more reviews of episodes or story arcs? I love your analytical videos. Keep up the great work, and as always, do more cosplay things. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. I would definitely do that if there's a demand for them. I would love to, honestly. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing for this year in terms of content, but if you want more analytical videos, feel free to let me know, and I will do my best. Who do you think is the worst Doctor? Tough one. I don't think there's a... Worst is a very tricky term to meld with. I prefer least favourite, because I find a baseline appreciation for all of the Doctors. My least favourite at the moment would probably be Jodie Whittaker, purely by default, and I just haven't gone to grips with her characterisation yet. That's simply it. If you had to redesign a monster in Doctor Who, which one would it be and why? Probably the Pating. I can't take it seriously for love nor money, but that might be the appeal of it, maybe? I don't know, but I didn't like that episode at all, and the Pating was just really strange. But if there was one that I had to do, it's probably that, yeah. What is your favourite third Doctor story? Probably the Three Doctors. That one is really cool, and I love the chemistry between John Pertwee and Patrick Troughton. That was a great watch. Are you collecting the classic series Blu-ray sets, and if so, which series are you looking forward to being released? Well, I missed out on season 12, but I've got season 19. I'm currently got season 18 on pre-order, and I'm really looking forward to that one because I'm a massive season 18 fan. So, yeah, I think we'll say season 18. As for ones that haven't been released yet, probably I would love to see a release for season 13 or 14, one of the two. That's what I'd like to see next. What are your hopes for the next series and for Doctor Who going forward? Well, generally I hope for, I wasn't the biggest fan of Series 11 by any stretch, so I'm hoping that Chibnall does what he did with Torchwood Series 2 and skyrocket the quality. For now, I just hope Series 12 is better. I hope there is more of a long-form story to it, because Chibnall is really good at long-form stories, as we've seen with Broadchurch, so I hope there's something of that variety. So, yeah. Can you read out the complete scripts of the... No. If you could make the ultimate season of Doctor Who, which Doctor would be the star, which companions would travel in TARDIS, and which 13 episodes from any era of the show would you have in this season? That's an idea for a video, actually, so I'm going to keep that under my hat. Thank you for the idea. Your next con to meet us fans and stalkers. Well, I have got a stalker, so... But yeah, next con will be Signs of the Time Lords for specifically Doctor Who shenanigans. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope this Q&A was somewhat entertaining. I do try my best. But yeah, this year I'm going to try and be a bit more active when it comes to content, so until next time, see ya!